Hey guys, and welcome back to the Game of Thrones. This is episode number 4, but I'm enjoying this episode like so much. It's so much fun. I love Game of Thrones, and it's been so good so far. Telltale Games have done a great job. What we're going to do now is just finish this episode off, and I might split it up into 2 parts or 3 parts, it depends how long the episode is. But yeah, let's just continue. Also press the like button, and let's go. Let's have a little bit of such as... Oh, hello, 1 second. The iron wood box. Okay, we can look at it. Is anything in here? There's some books and like notes and stuff. Okay, what's this? Can we take the coin? Can we nick it?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Okay. So I'm guessing this is the 3rd character we can be. So 3 characters we can control in this season.
Kind of Lady Margaery to give this
and we've seen them all now, so.
It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Okay, this is very random. Oh, what's this? Ooh, it's like a carving of the forest. Ethan, the Lord Almighty. Not joking. Right, what's this? Oh, letter. Unfinished letter. We can read it. Be a bit nosy.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Margaery has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come. Although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
So where is Lady Margaery? Where is she at? I love her character in the series. It's so well done. Right, there's a book here. Dusty old book.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
There's a lot of gifts and stuff in here, like...
I hope to see them all someday.
I see this sort of occasional like glitch with like the background. It's sort of like, almost like fuzzy almost, which looks a bit odd. Like that looks a bit weird. I don't know. Some parts of it look like really nice, but then some of it's like weird. Like what's that gone all fuzzy for? I don't know. It's a bit like, am I going dizzy? What's that? Oh, what's this? Let's have a look. I guess that's probably what they use for heat, perhaps. I don't know. I can't see anything else. I'm trying to make sure we like find everything. Don't like miss any like important loot. Oh, our letter again. Hello. I like these letters.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Margaery to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Man, that sounds important, and we know it's important because we've obviously seen it from both sides. I think she's coming in. Is that going to be her? That'd be so cool. I want to see her in the game. That'd be so cool.
One moment.
Oh,
sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Who is it?
No, it's fine.
Let's be friendly.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
I did avoid
Please
the question.
hurry if you can. Lady Margaery will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Still going quite slow.
You work for Lady Margaery? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Margaery just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Guessing that intel will be very, very useful. Oh, there she is. Is it the same voice? Please be the same voice.
Lady Margaery, you're
Please.
early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
The same voice.
Come, there's something we must discuss.
I'm not sure. It sounds similar, but I don't know. I know there's some voice actors that are in it from obviously the
From the day you
series.
arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Humor her.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
I'm nervous. Queen is scary.
You can do this.
It's Tywin Lannister. Oh my god. How cool is that? Can I walk? I can walk. Very slowly. I can hear whispers. Stop whispering. I'm normal.
Ah, Lady Margaery. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Oh, it's definitely his voice. Oh my
Lord
god.
Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
Oops.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which.
Oh damn it. I was tempted to go for that one.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good. And she would have us believe she didn't know which king she served. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Just trying to keep her alive.
I see.
Oh.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Margaery here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Margaery. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Oops. Oh, that was tough. So many, like, important questions. I was just trying to, like, keep her alive, really.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Margaery.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I, have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
Oh no.
In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
So much
Now,
to-
if you'll excuse
Oh,
me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.